90 years of Swedish heritage, innovation, and industry-leading vision have all built up to this. From the family of the most trusted and sought-after reels in the world, a new era begins. The new Abu Garcia Revo Spinning puts world-class fishing at your fingertips. It was sink or swim in Sydney's pitwater, chasing saltwater brim, one of the most challenging fish to target with artificials. This required finesse presentation, and the Revo's rocket line management system executed casts with pinpoint accuracy, even with the lightest braided line. Then, Revo Spinning made its mark on Lake Michigan, home to smallmouth bass and walleye. Whether throwing a finesse drop shot or power fishing with a swim bait, its AM gearing system proved to be the solid foundation on which great spinning reels are built. In Sweden, Revo stood up to large northern pike. With the smooth, consistent pressure of its carbon matrix drag system and the reliability of HPCR bearings, it delivered superior performance that can tackle any fish anywhere. Mount Fuji, the ultimate test for finesse fishing tactics. Ultralight line in Revo's ultra-compact, lightweight reel design detected even the lightest bites. And it didn't stop there. With Tokyo's lights providing the backdrop and Japanese sea bass providing the entertainment, Revo Spinning had the upper hand casting around the rocks, docks, and structures of Tokyo Bay. Aggressive, modern, and durable. The latest advancement in spinning has the Revo name on it, and almost a century of fishing expertise in it. No matter where your passion takes you, world-class fishing is only a Revo away.
That's awesome.
That's so cool.
It's a game changer.
This thing steers just as easy in the thick stuff as it does out there in the open water.
It's much quieter, it's more responsive.
Hit one button, you're locked down.
It's holding us right in place. It's anchoring us right here.
That new spot lock is dead on.
You know, the only fighting you have to worry about is fighting the fish now.
That's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Please stand for the national anthem. You don't have to, Rob. We can respect you. Look at you, broken foot and all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give us a second here. We're going to get this going. So just bring you up to pace. It's our sponsors that make this happen, and we want to thank specific sponsors like North Star Insurance. So if you are looking for insurance on your boats, specifically boating, I can tell you right now, you definitely want to talk to them. Humminbird, if you don't have the electronics, you ain't going to catch the fish. It's just as simple as that. Berkeley, one of our newest sponsors, and I can tell you, I'm sure you all have it, and but they just keep getting better and better, and you want to keep an eye on all the newest and greatest stuff. Mercury Marine, it's two great motors and great reasons to what get these fish back into water, and I'll tell you, they put a great product up. Lund Boats, also another one of our sponsors that number one when it comes to aluminum boat, ladies and gentlemen, now building fiberglass. Abu Garcia, I can tell it's a lifetime purchase when you buy an Abu Garcia rod. Minn Kota, number one choice of 90% of the anglers out here, Minn Kota Trolling Borders. And a special thank you to each and every one of you and all our anglers that come out. And Port Perry Marina, so I'll tell you, thank you very much. All right, let's start bringing them up. You gotta go closer, Vita. Yeah, closer.
Team number 84, Joey Tafilo.
All right, here we go. Joey, come on up here. Let's see what happens. We are looking for some big fish. We're getting a little bit of cross feedback here. So, all right. So, how you doing, buddy? You had a good day today?
I wish it could be better.
All right, everybody can wish it was better. Weighing in one fish for 3.5, 3.6. Is that 1 or 2?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I was on them. I was on a nice school of them. Lost a couple, and that's how it goes, right?
All right, hold that fish up for folks. We're going to take a picture of them. If you're here supporting anybody and you want to get some, and you want to get a shot, or you want them to slow down, just let us know. We'll slow it down. And there you go. Let's give them a nice big round of applause. That's a nice largemouth bass. And we're going to bring up to speed. Currently, that's a nice smallmouth bass. And there you go. Who you want to thank, buddy?
I'd like to thank you guys. I mean, it's an awesome show. I came out here. My dad broke his leg last minute, so I kind of suffered just fishing by myself. I'd like to thank Liquid Mayhem, Ardent Reels. Yeah, that's about it.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much. Job well done. We're just going to get this tuned down. My mic's a little bit too high, and we'll get this going right now. Okay, Vita, who's bringing up our next guy?
Team number 69, Jeff Ribeiro and Mike Julio.
All right, we got to turn this mic down just a little bit. We're getting feedback. Turn it down a little bit. All right, here we go, guys. We got two of them coming up together. It's telling us, but you don't look happy for two guys to come up at the same time. All right, so that's that day's result. All right, so just so you all know, ladies and gentlemen, what you're seeing with these guys here, I'm going to give you some little thought. You know,
Today's weight, 1020.
We're 1020 is what they're winging. Hold the fish up for a while I talk. And I'll tell you, if you're wearing suspenders on your boat, that's what we call them. You know what? If you take them off and you don't have other forms of life preservers in your boats, they only count as when they're on. If they're not on, if you don't have them on, you can get a ticket for not having a life jacket in your boat. So you want to make sure that you have that. Let's give these guys a big round of applause. Two nice big largemouth. Currently, big largemouth is sitting at 5.15, brought in by Mike Brown. Anything you guys want to say before you go?
Thanks to you guys.
All right, thanks, brother. Job well done. All right, on their way to the Classic. Hopefully they're going to follow this year's Classic on Stony Lake. We're going to be there the weekend right after Labor Day. Vita, keep bringing them up, honey.
Team number 11, Glenn Chapman and Jerry Hughes.
All right, Glenn Chapman, Jerry Hughes, team number 11 coming up next. Vita, keep bringing them up here one at a time. We love you. Thank you. That was not my idea. It was 100% my idea. Glenn, that's not a bad weight. What'd you win yesterday?
Today's weight, 1465.
So you're actually getting better and better. So that's not bad at all. So that's a big fish in there. Is he going to go over 5 pounds? Ladies and gentlemen, there's a nice big largemouth bass here. Let's see if he goes over 5 pounds. Currently 5.15. What do you think? 4.5? Let's give a big round of applause. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. That's a nice largemouth bass. We put him in there, and he's going to come in at 3.65. Very healthy fish. 2 days of fishing for you. 2 bodies of water. Completely must have been hard pre-fishing 2 bodies of water for you. Next year we're doing back-to-backs on both bodies of water. How do you feel about that?
Awesome. Just to tell you the truth, we didn't pre-fish this one.
Oh, really? So you didn't get anybody out there practice?
We just went fishing today.
Well, you know what? You should have been happy with that. You know what I mean? Because you got some good weight, and this is not an easy lake to fish.
No, it's probably the hardest lake for me to fish.
Who do you want to thank, buddy?
Thank you guys, and thank my partner.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much. Are you taking the lead?
They
you got the lead, buddy. So you got to sit and look at those new comfortable chairs. Just move them up a little bit. Let's give a big round of applause. Look at this. You're going to be the first team to sit in our new Eureka chairs. Look at that, Glenn. Brand new chairs. You're the first guy to sit in that chair. You don't sink in those chairs. You want a beer? We do. We got cold ones over here to our right. Who's up here next, honey?
Team 21, Peter and Debbie Syrian.
All right. We got Debbie coming up to the podium. All right, a little bit. All right, honey. Nice bag of fish today.
It's not bad. Could have been better.
You know what? It can always be better, but 10.30, you got to tell you, it was supposed to rain all day. We kind of got lucky, didn't we?
Yes, because it's been 3 tournaments out of 3 has been rain.
Yeah, you know what? That's not fun, right? So hold the fish up for our folks right now. Let's see if we got a big one there. You got a fish in there that's going to maybe challenge our big smallmouth or our largemouth. Big smallmouth currently is at 4.55. Big largemouth is 5.15. Okay, so let's give her a big round of applause. Are you going to be fishing with us on Wednesday night?
No, gotta work.
Some of us do have to work and do that, But we're going to say thank you very much, and hopefully it's going to work. Anybody you want to thank before you go?
No, just you guys and the nice setup you do and the way you arrange everything is perfect.
Thank you very much. It's my staff that does it all. So thank you very much. We got a ladies' night event on Wednesday, folks. So if you know somebody, bring out a lady, bring out your sister, bring out your mom, bring up your daughter, bring whoever you like. It's got to be one lady in the boat, possibly 2. Who's up here next?
Team 16, Jamie Kennedy and Jason Kennedy.
All right, Team Kennedy coming up to the podium. This is the second day, and all these guys have been fishing for 2 days. And so how you doing, buddy?
Good, you?
It looks like he got a little smaller. Is it you going back in time, or?
Yeah, he did. He shrunk.
Hey, buddy, one day you're going to be up here kicking butt, aren't you?
Yeah. 12:55.
You think you could have did better today?
Yeah.
All right, hold the fish up for it, folks. You got a big guy in there? No? All right, we're going to hold a couple fish for you anyways. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about fun. And this is what this game happens, right, Glenn? All about fun, right? If you're here for anything else, it's the wrong. Look at this little guy. Big guy, big little guy. All right, let's give a big round of applause. There you go. Look at that. You got to love that. That is the best. So just so you all know, ladies and gentlemen, this is live, and we will be having a few commercial breaks events through the event. Is there anything you want to share with us before you go?
I just want to thank our sponsors, Mega Jigs, our families, and you guys for doing this. It's a great show.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much. Job well done. All right, let's give a big round of applause. Away he goes. We got our next team coming up right now.
Team 67, Troy Jacobs and Granger Taylor.
All right, boys, come on up here. Looks like a very healthy bag of fish. We could be challenging 1465 right now. Is it going to happen? How do you feel?
I don't think so. We had them since this morning, so we've been babysitting them a little bit all day.
Babysitting in the right way, Vita. We got a new leader. Let's give a big round of applause. We're going to hold a couple of fish. Glenn, before you go, I was going to say, hey, at least you got to sit down for a bit, right?
Absolutely. It's good break. Good break.
That was a $5,000 chair.
Oh, thanks.
But second place is still worth $2,400. So I'm going to wish you at least that.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, buddy. Job well done. Let's give him a big round of applause. Look at that size of that smallmouth bass. That's as big as they get. And we're not on Simcoe. Yes, if you just tuned in, we are on the bar.
Takes the lead, 545.
And 545. Is that overall big fish as well, honey?
You bet.
All right, bro. So that is phenomenal. You get that. See that blue seat there? Go grab a chair, buddy. That's worth. That chair is worth $5,000 when you're sitting in that chair. And with that fish, you're going to probably, you know what the is everybody in lunker pool, honey?
Everybody but 2.
Everybody but 2. So that is a lot of money in the lunker. That is a lot of money in the lunker pool. So do you want to share with us what kind of, what was the magic lure today?
The magic lure was my buddy, actually. He did all the work, and our trolling motor broke, so this would be perfect to help him out.
All right, this could be a new trolling motor, but you're still going to have a whack and change that door. Spot lock. If you don't know what that's all about, get into the Minn Kota website. It's incredible. You just push the button, and it's going to keep you right there. You don't even have to touch the pedal. Vita, who's up here?
Team 23, Frank Rotundo and Danny Zammit.
All right, here we go. Danny Zammit coming up to the podium. We want to thank Danny because he leaves us blesses us with his son all day long, who helps us, and he does actually a lot of work, Dan. I have to admit, you know what? You raised your kid right, and 9 pounds today, a little bit hard for you guys.
It was a hard day for us, but we're working to get to
9:05.
Well, we're hoping you get to the Classic. Hold the big fish up for our folks. So what happens is there's 4 events in each division, and if you use 3 of the events to get to the Classic, if you can manage to get that top 30 position, you get a chance to come with us to Stony Lake, and the purse will be somewhere around $40,000 to $50,000 as a total purse. Big money. And if you get to fish all 4 and you can make Team of the Year, I can tell you right now, all 4 events. It's okay, Danny. We'll put it back where we belong. And these floors, Dave Mercer said it. This is like a boxing stage. So it's all rubberized, so we don't have to worry about that. Hi there. All right. So if you make top 4, if you can make the Angler of the Year, Team of the Year, you get a chance to go down to fish the BSS Team Championship. Anything you want to say before you go? Anybody you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my wife and you guys. Thank you very much, Andy.
No, thank you, Danny. Always well appreciated, buddy. All right, Vita. All right, so what happens is the team of the year will get a chance to go down and fish against 200 boats in the U.S., and this is the ironic thing, because how many people here are from Port Perry? You all from Port Perry? No, really? You guys are all travelers? All right, do you know Dave Mercer? He lives in this town, right? So Dave Mercer right now is the #1 MC in North America. He MCs the Bassmaster Tour, and one of the boys from that event will go down and fish the Bassmasters Classic if he can get through that, and it could be one of these guys, including this guy right here. Vita, who's up here now?
Team 9, George Kufis and Scott Chandler.
Scotty, man, I want you to do it. Come on, bro. You came close 2 years ago. Let's see if we can pull it off, and we're sending 3 teams down. It might be you.
Probably not today, but I got a pretty good one in there.
You got a good one? All right, man. I love good fish. 14 is very respectable. Wait, Vita, what do we got there?
Today's weight, 1405.
1405. That's coming pretty close, but you're still comfortable. 1405. He's got a good smallmouth bass. Are we going to hit 6 pounds here? This is a nice fish.
You can hope so.
I hope so. Are you all right? Get your cameras ready. Oh, grab that fish. You got. Oh man, I don't even know what to say because I love Scotty, man. Okay, guys, we got to make sure we grab those fish good. Put them in there. All right, that is a big fish. We're gonna get this guy right back where he belongs. 6 pounds, 5.80. That's as close as it gets. You gotta be happy with that.
I'm happy with it.
All right, so did you catch him earlier in the day, later in the day?
Later in the day.
And I'll tell you right now, you're gonna share with us the magic lure.
The helicopter lure.
So okay, explain to these folks what a helicopter lure is, because I'm thinking something that buzzes in the sky.
I didn't get on a helicopter lure. A plastic fishing deep.
So it was just was it more the spot or was it the lure?
It was a spot.
And okay, so this is important. We're going to try and get you guys some good fishing spots. Maybe not the exact spots, but the type of fishing. So was the spot, was it shallow, was it deep, was it rock, was it sand, was it weed, was it mud?
We were actually fishing for largemouth, and it just happened to be there. It was about 8 foot of water, I guess.
Wow, these are a new breed of smallmouth bass. They're hybrids. Who do you want to thank?
Liquid Mayhem, Canyon Sports, and of course you guys. And Vita always does a great job because she does all the work.
Yeah, I know she does. Thank you very much. I'm not going to lie, she does. Let's give a big round of applause. Away he goes.
Team 14, Jeff Mifsud and Joe Castanet.
All right, Joe Castanet coming up to the podium. Remember that name because Liquid Cool is what he's all about. And he's going to be bringing in some big fish today? One big fish? All right, we'll take the one big fish. 12.55, 12.50. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of a tough day, but still very respectable weight. Joey, hold a big fish up for folks. Make sure you get a good grab of them. We are looking for some big fish. Currently, we got a big smallmouth. Just took the lead for overall big fish, 5.80. The big largemouth is sitting at 5.15. Our leaders to our right, 14.90. Take a look at these guys. Big round of applause. All right, there you go. Are you going to weigh him in? 5.15. Are we going to take over the lead? No, 4.4. It's nice fish, though.
Oh, thank you very much, Andy. Thank you for having me.
All right, thank you very much. Well done. He's a man of a few words. All right, there we go. Either side. Mikey, I hope you got a big bag. I don't know if your mom's here today, but she's going to be watching on video. She promised me yesterday, so let's see. Every dog has his day. This guy's had many days. Today's going to be his day. It's Mikey Whalen, ladies and gentlemen, bringing up 5 fish to the podium. We need almost 15 pounds. It's very doable, especially from you guys.
No, not today. Again.
11:40 though, right?
Yeah, better than yesterday. I'll take
you know what? It is a little better. So, next year's schedule is going to make it a little bit easier on you guys because we're going to do the back-to-back sturgeon and back-to-back Scugog, so it makes it a little bit easier pre-fishing, maybe more focused. And, we talked to the folks here at the marina, and they said they're going to probably turn it into a bit of a party, bringing a band or something like that. So it'll be kind of cool. And you go remember that day. We'll be here last weekend of August July. So, you fish 2 days, 2 different bodies of water. Are you fishing differently on these waters, they say?
Yeah, we fished completely different today than we did yesterday. All our fish came off topwater bite. We didn't do that yesterday. We lost a lot of fish on topwater bite, so it was busy. It was active.
Hold the fish up for folks. I'm going to tell you something. I love topwater fishing. Did your fish come off oh, you did. You were deep, right? Or you were in a deeper water, right?
Yeah, we were in about 10 feet, and it come off of Big Ica.
Big Ica. Okay, that's my lure. I love that lure. All right, let's give a big round of applause. Some nice largemouth bass for you, and they're going to get right back into water. I'll tell you, the CSFL Fish Care, right from the boat, back to the boat, and back to the water is what it's all about. Is there anybody you want to thank, Mike?
Yeah, you guys, my partners, sponsors, Okuma, Live Target, Northland Tackle, and a bunch of others. So.
Thank you, buddy. Job well done. Okay, give a big
Team
round of applause. Way he
72,
goes.
Greg Ostrowski and Adam Ostrowski.
All right, boys, come on up here. Let's see what happens. Looking for big fish. All the folks in the back, there's lots of seating here in the front. It's all free, and it's all about points right now, right?
That's exactly what it is, just points.
And the thing is there are 4 lakes
5:30.
per division. 5:30. Grab. You don't want to grab?
Fish, that's fine.
Who do you want to thank, buddy?
I'll thank you guys and Port Perry for putting this on.
I want to thank Port Perry, too, so thank you very much. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, and job well done.
Team 25, Bill Major and Carrie Smart.
Who's here? Kerry Smart coming up to the podium. Looks like he's got a pretty good bag of fish. Could be a challenge. Let's see what happens. $14.90. Is he going to take it over the top, Kerry? It's. I think it might happen. What do you think?
Let me know.
We'll let you know. We're going to let you know. 15.95 pounds. Let's give a big round of applause. There you
Takes
go.
the
Some
lead,
nice fish. Let's say goodbye to
$15.95.
you before you go. And anybody you want to thank before you go?
Just you guys. You always hold a good tournament, and my partner out there waiting for me.
Thanks, buddy. And you know what? Second place is still worth $2,500. So don't think it's not going to happen. Good luck to you, buddy. $5,000 right now. Plus, you got the big fish in there too, or what?
No.
All clones. Hold the fish up to your. Hold the fish up for your folks. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you look at a bag like this and you try to see. I look for the smallest fish because I'm thinking to myself, would that small fish be called out, and what would that weight be? Look at the size of that largemouth. All right, so there you go. You want to say congratulate them?
Came up because I've never sat there before.
We want you to sit there. We want you to hold the fish up together for the camera.
No, it's fine. I'm just happy to sit over there in first place. Last time I was in first place was when we weighed in first. We were the first post to weigh in. We had about 8 pounds, so we got to sit up there for about 35 seconds. So that was my moment of glory. So I'm hoping to hold this out for about maybe 4 or 5 fishermen here. So it's all good. I'm going to enjoy the seat.
Hey, Scott's taking that personal. You said you're going to hold it 4 or 5 fishermen. You see that poker face? Thanks, buddy. Let's give a big round of applause. There's your new leaders, ladies and gentlemen, sitting at just shy of 16 pounds. $15.95 was what just came in. Let's see if our local guide's going to put it together, take it over the top. Scotty Holmes coming up right now, ladies and gentlemen, fishing with Chris. Looks like another good bag of fish. Is it going to be 16 pounds? Is the magic number we need to go 16 pounds even, Scotty? What do you think?
I don't think so.
Scales are saying 15.80. Not, is it going over?
15.85.
Man, that's pretty close.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You got a big fish in there?
No.
Hold the fish up for folks. Let's give Scott a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He's also your local guide here in the region. If you are looking to get out on the water one day, I'm telling you, we'll put our word on this guy. Put him on the sideline, and he'll be more than happy to take you and a friend. Maybe how many people can you guide at a time? Actually, you can guide a multiple group because he's got multiple guys that'll fish with him. But in your particular boat, how many guys do you normally take out?
Normally 2. I can go up to 3, but I have a lot of other boats that work with me.
So can I ask you a question, right? Because I know this is all catch and keep, or catch and release. Do you do shore lunches?
No.
So if I come, I want a shore lunch.
McDonald's.
Okay. Fillet of fish. All right, let's give a big round of applause and job well done. You know what? I'm telling you, we 100% support catch and release, and it's right fish that are going to breed. But at the same time, we'll also support a good meal. Not because I like to eat, but I'm telling you, it's something you want to enjoy. It's absolutely, I still go to my cottage, Lake Dalrymple, every year. We hit that island and we have a shore lunch, and it's something to be said.
Team
So keep bringing
38,
them up.
Norm Heyman and Moose Bertou.
All right, here we go. Coming up together, Lauren and Moose coming up. Let's see if they got some big fish. Looks like they got a pretty healthy bag. Very lively, $15.95 right now in first place, looking for 16 pounds even. What do you think, buddy?
I think we would have had a lot more if we put them all in the boat today.
Wow, so are we
Today's
blaming
weight,
the Moose?
15.50.
Oh, no, it's great having Moose.
Just joking around, Moose.
I missed the shift on a couple today.
You missed a couple of Moose. You know I'm joking around, buddy. You had fun, right?
Absolutely. It was a wicked day. I want to thank Norm. I want to thank you guys. You should have seen the one we lost. That would have put us over the top.
How many people believe him? How many people believe him? Everybody has one they lost, but you know what? It's true. Everybody has one they lost. Like I was saying earlier, I like to look at the small fish because I think to myself, what could that bag actually been valued at? So we got some nice fish coming up here right now. It looks like a mixed bag. And, a few years back, it was all about largemouth. We're seeing more and more smallmouth on this body of water as every day, as every event happens. So let's give a big round of applause. We will be here on Wednesday for a Ladies' Night event starting at 3 p.m. If you'd like to get in, please give us a call or let us know. There is an online registration available as well. Who would you like to thank, buddy?
Just to thank a couple of my local sponsors, Widowmaker Lures and Noise Boys Performance Exhaust, and yourselves for putting on a great event.
Thanks, buddy. Moose?
I want to thank nobody but you.
What's this mean? OFC.
I'm kidding. I want to thank Norm. Norm, without you, today couldn't have happened. OFC, it's the Ontario Fishing Club. It's a network of amateur anglers. No money, nothing but fun. Go to the Facebook page, hit the like button. You're automatically involved. You're automatically entered into weekly draws, monthly draws. Go to our website, and you can check out all our sponsors. We give tons of free stuff away. Andy, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Job well done. And Beta, keep bringing them up here, honey.
Team number 3, Mike Williams and Dwayne Jacobs.
That's 2 or 3? 2? All right, they're counting.
That's 2 if you're counting. That's 2 boats that we've maintained the lead. So things are going well over here.
Let's see what happens here. Don't be too comfortable. I don't want to get comfortable, but don't go too far back. Those are new chairs. You're the first. Are you taking the lead? 16 pounds.
16:45.
I think you jinxed yourself. Are you superstitious at all? Honestly, are you superstitious?
You know, I love that guy. You know, we've been fishing against each other for many, many years, and he's beaten me every time, and he's done it again. He only makes like $75,000 a year fishing. That's a nice smallmouth bass. I know what he was using. I just don't know where he was. We'll see you later. Congratulations. I got to thank Pinnacle Elevator Services Canada for sponsoring us and allowing us to fish during the season.
5:35.
Thanks, buddy. Job well done. All right, looks like we got a new leader, and I get East Hill Outdoors. I don't know if you've ever had a chance to walk into the store. It's a great store, actually.
Yeah, it's not bad. I like their T-shirts.
You like the T-shirts? All right. Maybe he's going to give you some more in T-shirts. So, all right, grab a seat. I'm going to sit. You take the far one. I'm going to take this one here. I want to see you with a bit. Real quick, fishing yesterday, fishing today. What are you thinking? Are we going to see a 20-pound bag here today?
Maybe. The smallmouth were on really early, and we kind of struggled in the afternoon. We missed some fishes just like everybody else, and we would have had a 20-plus bag today if we had caught the 2 we missed.
That would have been incredible. 2 days of 20-plus pound bags. All right, Vita, who's up here next, honey? This is a pretty good chair.
Team number 26, Donnie Chilla and Patrick Lamore.
All right, don't be fooled. The arms of steel. This is the man you'll see in the face of Bass Pro Shops anytime you go there. How are you, Patrick? You have a good day today?
It was all right.
All right, so let's see if you beat your old partner. Oh, man, your old partner beat you today.
I know.
6:35.
It happens, right?
It's all good. We had a lot of fun, so.
You had fun. Hold the fish up for folks. You know, Scugog is an incredible fishery, so don't be fooled, because I'm going to tell you right now, it's just one of those fisheries that you really got to almost get. It's like that needle in a haystack, and those fish are everywhere, and I mean they are everywhere. But getting your needle, getting that fish out of that right little hole is a lot of work. So, anyways, I know that you guys are good fishermen. Who do you want to thank before you go?
Just want to thank you guys and my partner.
Thank you. Job well done. All right, let's keep bringing up the next team.
Team 18, Steve Gorley and John Miller.
All right, here we go. Gorley and Miller coming up here. Let's see if we can get a 15. What do we got? 16:45 right now, first place. What do you think? Are you going to beat them?
No.
But it could happen.
No.
Oh, we lost water, so now we got to be 0. Okay, so just so you know, everything's lively. Because of the oxygen that's run through everything, these fish are really pumped when they get up to the scale. So, and everything is weighed in water. So, all right, so while we're waiting for this, real quick, recap your weekend. What would you say at the end of it?
We caught 2 good fish, and that was it. We got big smallie yesterday, and it might go there
11:75.
All right, so let's see if this big smallmouth hold them up. Let's see. Big smallmouth currently Vita is sitting at. Big smallmouth is 580. That's a nice fish. All right, let's see what happens. Oh my God, beautiful fish. All right, let's see what happens. 580 is the magic number to beat. 5.3, 5.45. Beautiful fish. To hold them up for the camera, and we'll take a picture of this. And all these pictures and this whole, you can review this whole weigh-in at any time on our Facebook. So it's going to CSFL Facebook, and you can see it all. Is there anybody you want to thank for? That's beautiful. And actually, I want to ask you one question. Folks want to know, what did you catch that fish on?
That one came on like just a little weighted craw.
Just a weighted craw, and was there a magic depth?
It was about 5 feet.
5 feet. All right, so who you want to thank, buddy?
Just you guys for putting on the show every year, and it's perfect.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate your support. All right, so there you go. We're giving you some
Team
information.
number
Take
30.
advantage of it.
Chris Huskelson and Mark Anderson.
All right, here we go. Huckelson coming up to the podium, buddy. This is a big bag of largemouth. I think you're about to be challenged here. Folks, this is a nice bag of fish. We got, right now, we need him to come in at 1650. We're going to 1670. That's putting him up and over the top. Hold the fish up for it, folks. Let's see if he's got a big fish in there. And you know what, man? Like I tell everybody else, second place is still worth some good money. And you got to be happy with that. Is there anything you want to say to our folks before you go?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my wife for putting up with me bass fishing.
You know, that's a good thing. Maybe she likes when you get out.
Oh yeah, she likes it when we get out. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. All right, thank you. Watch your step and watch your head. All right, there we go. We got Chris up on the podium right now. Looks like you're rocking it. Are you going to rock it with a 5.9? Vita, make that official. Did that hit 6 pounds?
595.
595. That is a huge fish, bro. Congratulations on that. I cannot believe how many largemouth 5 pound. Did we get a picture of that fish? I cannot believe how many 5-pound fish we've been seeing this weekend. Even last weekend on Rice, like we've seen enormous amount of 5 pounds bass, like teetering 6 pounds, bro. That's incredible.
That's a good sign for the health of this fishery, right?
Yeah, no, it is. And you know, I'll tell you right now, those are registered scales, so you know that could be a record could come in and it's going to count. So congratulations. I want you to grab a seat right there, and hopefully we're going to hold on to position. Vita, keep bringing him up here. That was
Team number
1670.
4,
Just
Dan
took the lead.
Risordo and Frank Burgess.
All right, yesterday weighing in a smallmouth that came in at 6.35 pounds, largemouth, sorry. Let's see if he's got one today. 6.35. Dan, what do you think?
Oh, we had it, Andy, but we blew it today.
You actually had another 6-pounder on today?
I wouldn't call it 6, but it was definitely 5.
All right, 1550, very respectable. The whole team's up here. There you go. Let's see what happens. Where do you go? All right, hold the fish up for it, folks. We got a big fish in there, Dan. Are you gonna beat Chris out? No, he's not gonna beat Chris out, but he's gonna show you some nice fish. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause. There's some nice fish for you. His 2 boys. Look at those largemouth bass. And I'll tell you, you can go back into our Facebook and see that 6.35 fish, 3-5-pound largemouth that was caught yesterday on sturgeon at a Snug Harbor. Anything you want to say before you go?
No, I mean, actually I do. I want to thank you guys for putting on a great show, Frank for putting up with me in the boat, my lovely wife for letting me do what I like to do, and all you guys for supporting the great tournament today.
Thanks, buddy. Job well done. Chris, you're still sitting in first place. That's definitely going to be a big for you.
I don't think I'll be here for too long.
Team 41, Matt McIntyre and Jeremy Irons.
Uh-oh, here we go. Let's see what happens. See that? No, we're going to hold you. You got a lot of pressure coming your way for Tri-Lake, so we're hoping it's going to be a big event for you guys. 12 pounds even. But you know what? You guys are phenomenal on Stony, and that's the one that counts the most. That's the one you want to win. It's when it's the best of all our guys. Hold a couple fish up for our camera, and it's the best of the best, and that all takes place the weekend after Labor Day. We're going to be up at Carvest for 2 days. The final day weigh-in, the top 10 teams, you can come down and come to Lakefield and watch the actual weigh-in. We're going to be doing a drive-by. It's going to be a lot of fun. You'll see the fish there, and I can assure you, hopefully there are going to be some, well, I can't assure you that, but we're hoping it'll be big fish. So let's give a big round of applause. The beautiful fish right there, ladies and gentlemen. Job well done. And is there anything you want to say before you go?
Nope, that's good. Want to go?
Don't forget to slip 2 days of water fishing.
Team number 34, Terry Monroe and Tammy Brooks.
I'm telling you, man, you might be up here longer than you think.
I don't know. There'll be a 20-pound bag.
Pretty comfortable chair, eh? Yeah. Eureka chairs. All right, there you go. Let's give a big round of applause. There she goes. How are you, hon? You had a good day today?
Yeah, it was all right.
I like this. So great Canadian female anglers. What's that all about?
885.
Well, it's a group of women, a lot of women, lots of tips. There's Facebook page, website. You've never heard of us? Just kidding. Tournaments too. Like there's one this week.
Oh, wow. So where was the tournament they ran this week?
It's on Wednesday. It's here.
Oh, our tournament. Yes. I'm sorry. But you know what? I'm going to tell you because we run the Spring Fishing and Boat Show, and we support them. They're a great group of ladies, and of all ages, and it's something that you don't need a boat to be a part of, right?
No, you don't. No.
And is there just one club, or is there multiple clubs in different areas?
There's multiple clubs, different areas. I mean, these women are from across Ontario, so they're fishing up north, they're fishing down south, they're everywhere.
All right, let's hold the fish up for folks. Give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We'll show you some nice fish. Chris, you're still in first place, buddy. The girls almost kicked you in the butt, but that's okay. Next time, Wednesday night, you want to bring your wives, you want to bring your daughters, bring whoever you like. It's ladies' night. It's all coming out of Gretzky's. Look at that. Largemouth bass. Come on, ladies. This all y'all got? You got to hear it from me. So many of you out there. All right. Anybody you'd like to thank before you go?
Just you guys, because this is a lot of fun. And, of course, my husband and my teammate, Terry, because he puts up with me. So, yeah.
Well, thank you, John. Well done. All right, there she goes. All right, filling up
Team
the
number
troughs. A little bit
40,
of water
Sam
here.
Listro and Sebastian Copa.
All right, here we go. We got Listro and Copa coming up to the podium. Looks like Sammy Listro, and one of the probably, I'd say, top 10 favorite to win the event. He's got a horse in there. Is he 6 pounds?
No, not even close.
Not even close. Nice fish, though. All right, Sam, you had a good day, buddy. Oh, my goodness, 15.90. What's our computer say?
15.95.
You got a tie? No? Yeah, 16.
16.
Oh, sorry. The last number was 15.95. Or the one before that one, or before that one. Anyways, let's give Sammy a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to show you some nice fish, and it's all about the jig when it comes to Sam. I'll be surprised if it's anything else, but we'll see this right now. We'll let him tell you with his own mouth. Again, here's a guy who's won more events. You'll be sure to see him this Wednesday night. Sam, did you find a date yet for Wednesday night?
What's that?
Did you find a girl for Wednesday night? Turn around and look at the folks there.
Not yet, not yet.
All right, so if you're a lady that would like to fish, we can hook you up. Not like that, but the fish, right? So, all right, Sam, you know what? You're one of the guys that most people fear. We're talking largemouth bass on this body of water has always been one of the most dominating type of fish. It's all about the jig. Was it the jig today or not?
No, it wasn't a jig actually today. I had to slow right down and give it a really slow fall today. But, it wasn't a jig. It wasn't my typical day.
Well, I'm going to give you your number and some good points for the weekend. You might be making the classic as an individual. Who you thinking?
Who am I thanking? Thanking you guys for running the series. You guys are doing a great job.
Thanks, Sammy. Job well done. Chris, what are you thinking right now, man? That's one bad apple. He's coming out here, took advantage of it. You got rid of him. You're sitting up here. Slow presentation. Was it a slow presentation for you?
Yeah, it definitely was not a lights out day for us. Maybe 10 bites kind of deal, and just happened upon that real big one.
Was there a magic lure or not really?
No, not really. We caught them on everything. We had smallies in that bag too. So.
All right, well, there you go.
Team number 13, Dave Roberts and Tim Wheeler.
All right, here we go. Timmy Wheeler coming up to the podium right now and looking for a bag that's going to Tiber 1675. Is it going to happen or not? Your partner won an event a week ago. They had an MS tournament here about a week ago.
Yeah, it was an MS tournament. My partner won it with 3 fish for $11.54.
It's like a 4-pound average. It's pretty cool. These guys have this event, and through the support of all the anglers that are part of it, they've raised, I believe, over $90,000 over the past 3 years. They deserve a big round of applause for all their hard work. So good thing that you guys pulled that together. So, all right, hold the fish up for our folks. And
I'm not holding that up.
That's the problem when you're tall like him.
It was 5 pounds.
When you're big or tall, the problem is fish that are okay, they look even smaller, right?
Small. They look small when you're as tall as I am.
Who do you want to thank, buddy?
Just you guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you, buddy. We appreciate all those support. Fishing with the Wolfman Jack. All right, away he goes. Chris, you're still up here, buddy. $5,000.
Team number 12, Justin Willicott and Bryn Campbell.
Do you think you're going to get a raise at the office on Monday if you win? Tomorrow?
I doubt it.
You might not go to work, take a couple of days off, spend $5,000. How you doing, buddy?
Better that this weekend's over by the looks.
You know what? I'll tell you, it looks like still a respectable weight. 10:30. It's all about points. We're paying back 13 pay spots this afternoon, starting off at $5,000 for first place. There is a nice largemouth bass for you as well too. One thing I'll tell you about Scugog largemouth bass. I just think they're the thickest fish out there. Even for the lengths and stuff, it's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's an amazing fishery, and they're fish everywhere, literally.
Who you want to thank, buddy?
I just thank my partner for a good weekend, and you guys as well.
Well, thank you very much. I'll tell you, everybody always says pound for pound, nothing beats a smallmouth. But on this body of water, they're both equally strong. But these largemouth are so thick. I'll tell you, when you set that hook, it's like, Vita.
Team 32, Linda Bird and Harry Bird.
All right, he's up here today, so I guess Linda did not have the good day. But yesterday, you guys had a whopping day. You guys hammered it and on sturgeon. But this is your home lake, so close enough for both. Still not bad.
We had a slow day.
9:35.
The smallies weren't going, but anyhow, Linda's in the rod locker now, locked up.
Is that what happened? You tied her up?
Yeah, she didn't catch a fish today.
Oh, so it's yesterday she caught all the fish. Today you caught the fish.
She caught them all yesterday, so.
Hold the fish up for us, folks. Harry Bird, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause. You know, it's fun because we have certain people that have fun with us, and when Harry catches the fish, Harry comes up on stage. But when Linda catches the fish, Linda comes up on stage. And yesterday, they not only came up on stage, they walked away with some money. So who do you want to thank before you go, buddy?
We want to thank Polito Ford and Lindsay, and of course, your outfit. They do an excellent job.
Thanks, buddy. And my outfit, my staff do a fantastic job. Thank you very much for noticing. Vita, who's on their way up here next?
Team number 15, Danny Pittioni and David Emperson.
All right, David Emperson. Danny, come on up here. Let's see what happens. Looks like a little better bag. Are you happy with that?
Oh, yeah, we're happy today.
Yeah, you're happy. You're good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Last bite came at 245. I couldn't have been more excited.
You know, 245, just shy of 11 pounds, something you should be happy about. You're going to hold the fish up for ourselves. You know, boys and girls, moms and dads, it's a great, you know, these guys don't quit. And you don't quit in anything in life. If you quit, guess what? You finish where you quit. If you don't quit, you go right to the end, and you might just win. So let's give these guys a big round of applause and fishing right till the end, catching probably their bigger fish right at the very end of the day. And it tells you something. Maybe that twilight event, we might see some really big fish come out. All right, we're going to hold the big fish up for you, and as soon as he catches them again. He's having a hard time catching them again. He doesn't want to open his mouth for you. All right, he's going to hold 2 fish. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Some nice fish for you. Some nice largemouth bass is their choice of fish. And, you know, that's the big thing. You know, there are guys that are going to target smallmouth, so strictly target smallmouth, and they're going to live by that and may come in with absolutely nothing at the end of the day. But is there anybody you want to thank before you go?
My partners, my viewers at home, Jess and Mike, and Team School.
Team Skoll, my partner Dave, Wu Tongson, and Team Extreme Marine.
Thanks, buddy. Job well done. Thank you. All right, let's give the guys a big round of applause. Away they go. We're going to be downtown Trenton next week on Bay of Quinte. For anybody who's interested in coming down and fishing one of the Easterns event, that's going to be downtown Trenton. That's this Saturday coming. Vita, who's up here right now?
Team 28, Paul Levesque and Mike Vick.
All right, boys, come on up here. Let's see if we can. Well, it's still not a bad bag of fish. Kind of looking at the trough. And were you targeting smallmouth today? Yesterday, you guys had a really good day.
Today was a bad day.
And you know what? For every good day, usually there's 2 bad days to follow, right?
Oh, yes.
You know what? It is what it is. And again, you going to hold the fish up for it, folks? There you go. Hold the fish up. You know, I don't know if any of y'all folks actually had an opportunity to come down and come to the spring fishing show. The spring fishing show, obviously. But last year, we ran the Kawartha Sportsman Show for the 2nd time, and it was absolutely incredible. And, you know, next year, we got some big news for all you folks down here because it's not just the Kawartha Sportsman Show. Immediately the week after, you got your own cottage show. You got Cottage Time Show, which will be taking place the 2nd weekend of April at the Lindsay Fairgrounds. And there you go. Anybody want to thank before you go?
Well, I'd like to thank you guys for putting this event on, and my partner, he's out there trying to get out of here now.
Well, good luck to you. You know what? You guys are very lucky people here in Port Perry because you got a fantastic launch. And if you're tuning in and you want to get in and out, it really is a great launch, and it's a great facility.
Team number 8, Jason Saliba and Bob Formosa.
All right, so here is the team that I'm thinking is going to be all smallmouth, and this is where you're talking about. Got a lot of eyes here on the side looking to see what did Bob bring in because Formosa is a smallmouth guy, and Chris is getting up right now. Is there a reason for him to get up?
I don't know.
All right, let's see what happens. Looking to take it up and over the top. We're going to go to 1870. Let's give him a big round of applause. Bob, you're going to hold the fish up for it, folks. I'll be right back.
1880.
And Chris, buddy, you know what? That's a good bag to be beat out by, right?
It was fun while it lasted.
It was fun. You're still sitting in 2nd place, but I tell everybody the same deal that leaves those chairs. But you know what? We're paying down to 13th. I don't think you're not going to have a problem getting a check here today.
Hopefully. We'll see.
Well, thank you very much. Any sponsors you want to thank?
I'd like to thank Shimano, G Loomis, Power Pro, Jackal Baits, and the CSFL for putting on these events.
Thanks, buddy. We appreciate all your support, man. All right, away you go. Bob Formosa, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause. That's smallmouth bass here. No, we're not on Simcoe if you just tuned in. We are downtown Port Perry. Bob, you got a chair right there waiting for you. These are nice chairs, eh? Nice, comfortable chairs. They're a little bit different. Oh, you think so? You think you're going to be here for a little while? Okay, sit down. All right, so we just talked about that real quick. Smallmouth bass is huge on this body of water. They're not huge numbers yet, right? But it's huge. It's starting to come on. And if you're on them, you're going to get big bags, right?
There's some big fish in the lake. I don't know that there's a whole pile of them. We never seem to get a whole lot of bites, but we seem to get some good bites.
You know, one of the comments made today, pre going out, was saying, like, you know, the smallmouth are coming on here, but like you're saying, there's not a lot of them. But with numerous amount of guys fishing an event and 8 events, and you get guys plucking them, and they don't all come in one bag, it makes it pretty difficult to come in with a winning bag of all smallmouth.
There was a lot of pressure on a lot of spots today.
So the guys are all fishing the same areas?
Words out.
Words out. All right, words out. All right, let's see who's up.
Team 27, Jeff Davis and Sam Davis.
All right, Davis and Davis. Come on, boys. It looks like a good bag of fish today. Looks a little, no, not good bag?
No, not today.
Not today. Largemouth again.
Yeah, we tried to get smallies, but they wouldn't go today.
Well, 10.50, 10.50, still
Today's
very respectable weight. Looking at
10.55.
most of the guys hold a fish up for our team. You know, like I said, when you're going on the smallmouth, and if that's what your target is, because, you know, you're going to get hopefully all in one group, but I'm thinking those fish came from more than one spot. They came from more than one spot, all one spot? All more than one spot. So you can't be dependent on one area if you are going to be fishing for smallmouth bass. Let's give this young man a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And job well done, over 10 pounds of fish. Who do you want to thank before you go?
Just my dad for taking me out, and you guys for running a good show.
Buddy, thank you, and thank you to your dad. Job well done, and away he goes. You know, it's very interesting to see what's going to come up. I'm looking at the troughs, and it's going to be Vita. Who's up here now?
Team number 10, Greg Ellich and Chris Monk.
All right. Chris is coming up to the podium. The crowd goes quiet. This is like, you know, like Babe Ruth pointing at the trough and saying, 20-pound bag. Is it going to happen?
Not today, unfortunately.
It has happened, though. 813.80. And, you know, we were talking about smallmouth. You're one of those smallmouth guys as well, too. But I'm looking at greenfish in there. What point did you say, you know what, let's get some fish in the boat?
I think, you know, when you go hours and hours of looking for smallies and it's just not happening, at some point you have to kind of resort back to the largemouth.
So let me ask you a question, Chris. Yesterday, you know, even on sturgeon, we find a lot of guys are targeting smallmouth now too. And yesterday we found guys were actually moving into the largemouth areas, and the winning bag was a 20-pound bag of largemouth. You got to start thinking that the largemouth are definitely getting bigger and bigger, especially if guys aren't going after them. So it's got to be in the back of your head, right?
Yeah, definitely. And with so many guys out here fishing smallies, there's a lot of largie water left to fish. So it's not a bad strategy to kind of have both in your back pocket.
Hold the fish up for it, folks. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And that's one of your smallmouth guys there, Bob. And I'll tell you, job well done. So come on, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. It's going to hold up a couple nice green fish for you. Job well done. All right, we're going to be going to a commercial, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Thank you very much, Chris.
Whoever coined the phrase, less is more, wasn't much of a fisherman. He probably talked himself into a V6 when he could have got a V8, settled for 100 horsepower instead of 250, and went home empty-handed when he should have doubled down. Introducing the Solix series. From Mega Imaging to AutoChart Live to CrossTouch, Solix has all of fishing's most innovative technologies on our biggest screen ever. Because more is more. Only from Humminbird.
All right, let's see what happens. We're back here, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we want to thank for what's coming up. We'll go over that in a bit. We got our
Team
Marshall boat
29,
just came in.
Stephen Jenkins and Craig Cook.
All right, Jenkins and Cook. Let's see what happens, boys. Let's see some small. Oh my goodness, that's a nice smallmouth bass in there.
Just one.
Just one big smallmouth. So did you see him at all today?
Nope.
No. All right. So did that smallmouth come off a largemouth spot, or did it come off a smallmouth or largemouth?
Small
12 pounds even.
All right. So obviously you guys are sharing. Hold that smallmouth for him. Let's see if he's going to go over the top. Currently, big smallmouth is sitting at 580 is the big smallmouth. 595 is the big largemouth. Here we go. Nice smallmouth bass. We got a 0 on the scales. Drop him in there nice and slowly. Let's see if he goes. And he's going to come in at 4.5 pounds. So that's not bad. You got to be happy with that.
Yeah, can't complain.
Okay, hold it up for the picture. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Smallmouth bass, beautiful fish. And we'll get him back right where he belongs. Just over 12 pounds of what they weighed in here this afternoon. And large smallmouth, both smallmouth. So Like I said, it's a fishery right now that is definitely the smallmouth have become a big player in the game. And thank you very much, buddy. Job well done. And these guys have to do what it takes. Keep them coming up here, honey.
Team 22, Danny Valero and Nicholas Juga.
Juga! Let's give him a big round of applause. Come on up here, buddy. Looks like you got a pretty good bag of fish, too. So you guys, you had a pretty trying day for you guys?
Yeah, the boat broke down very early on and managed to get a spare boat come in and tried to salvage what was left of the day.
You know, sometimes it's lucky that it happens early enough that it doesn't affect your day. And you still got some points. Hopefully you're going to make the classic. Hold the fish up to our guys. You know, so once again, it's 3 events that makes it classic. If you fished yesterday and today, fish Tri-Lakes, and you're going to have a shot at becoming top 30 and making it to the classic. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Job well done. You know, the good thing about this, I said this yesterday, this young man, his dad was like, we grew up as friends, and we used to actually DJ together. Don't laugh, Rob. Hey, Juga.
Team number 33, Brian Callahan and Craig Ritchie.
All right, let's see what happens. Mr. Callahan coming up to the podium. He got himself a real fast boat. Did it help? No. Does it help?
No. Let me say, whatever you do, don't wish me luck anymore. Every time you wish me luck on this lake, I suck.
Okay, I'm not going to say.
No, listen, really.
13:30.
When we left this morning, my helm on my boat broke, right?
I didn't know this. Okay, but I didn't know this. Okay. Look at the camera so they can all see it.
We made it to the first area, where we got these fish, and then it's taken us 3 hours to get back. We could only go right, so we went around in a circle, go so far, go around in a circle, go so far. And that's how we got back. The only reason
Wait. So you kept only going right. You couldn't go left.
We couldn't go left. We just drove around and went right, and as far as we could go, then we'd go and then take another run when it was clear and go as far as we could go until we got back here, man.
That's like Zoo. What's that show where the guy gets on stage and only turns left? What's that called? What we know that. Anyways, hold the fish up for a thing.
Long story short, don't wish me luck anymore.
I'm not wishing you luck anyway. Zoolander? No, it wasn't Zoolander. I think it was Zoolander when he was the model and he could only turn right. Or turn left. He could only turn right today. I've never heard that before. All right, come on, let's give a big round of applause. Here comes our camera girl. Hold on to that, bro. Hold on to that. All right, I'm not wishing you luck again. Ladies' night, remind me to look the other way. Just say to me, look the other way, and I promise I won't.
I just like to say the reason I made it down here was because my son said he'd be watching, so I made it.
There you go, buddy.
Cameron, that is.
Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it, man. Job well done.
See you Wednesday.
Hope to see you Wednesday. We'll get it. Paul Crisco's here somewhere. You want to talk to him?
Team number 19, Doug Little and John Little.
All right, Team Little coming up to the podium. It was a Little team that won yesterday, and that was 23 pounds. Are you related to Chris Little?
No, I don't think so.
He weighed in 23-plus pounds yesterday on sturgeon, so that is huge. $5,000 with that gal. I'm 14 pounds. That's going to give you some money. You going to be happy with that?
Oh, yeah. Not bad at all.
Was it better than you thought?
No, it was around where we were.
Yeah, big guy in there?
No, our 3 biggest fish are all around
14-10.
Right, hold the fish up for the camera. Let's give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Fine fishing. Bob, you want me to call you a shout, get him up here to come sit? You're not superstitious, are you?
No.
Well, some guys don't want their partners up here because it's it's like a jinx, right? All of a sudden it's like I'm kicked off, right? Come on, let's give this young man a big round of applause. Those are some pretty nice fish. You know what? I'll tell you, I'd go out any day and be really happy with that kind of a bag. So who you want to thank before you go, buddy?
I don't know. Just a great day.
Thank the guy upstairs, man. Let's give a big round of applause. You know, I'm going to tell you, and I'm not going to jinx it yet, but it has been kind of one of those hit and miss summers. So, Vita, who's up here
Team
next?
54, Henry Newen and Chris Marchese.
Here we go. Henry coming up to the podium. Looks like he's got a good bag of fish. Good bag?
No, not at all.
What do you mean, no, not at all? It looks pretty good. You got to be happy with that.
Yeah, okay, I'm happy now.
Well, you weren't thinking you had
Today's weight, 12.90.
No, I let my partner handle the live well today, so I thought we were doing poorly, so I fished my heart out today.
Well, hold the fish up for us. And, you know, when we used to use the baskets back in the day, it was a lot more easier to judge how much fish were coming in. These bags, we got a good idea, but, again, it still hurts. Some nice largemouth bass for you again. Let's give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Job well done. There you go. So, okay, Henry, so tell us, you know, obviously you're going to try and qualify through the BM100, is that correct?
Absolutely. We definitely want to try qualify this year, head back to Stoney for the redemption this year.
Okay, so I don't know if you heard, but we've changed it up for this year. So last year we did top 50 first, or we did full field, 50% second day, 50% last day. So we're going to let everybody fish for 2 days. It was way too close. We kind of felt really bad when you're missing the classic. I'm telling you, I couldn't believe how many guys. Was that not the closest classic you've ever fished?
Yeah, it really was. We were right at the cut there, and we just couldn't make it to the third day. But hopefully we got some redemption for this year.
Well, but I hope it's going to work for you. And is there anybody you want to thank before you go?
Yeah, I got to thank Legend Boats, North Star Marine Insurance, Mercury, Shorelander Trailers, CSFL, Humbird, Minn Kota, and also my wife.
Okay, Team Wife. Let's thank you, and thank you very much. I'm looking forward to the winter already. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Chris Capichetti and Mike Miller.
All right, Chris Capichetti fishing with Mike Miller, looking for 1880. Now, you know what? I was actually today, I was thinking, Chris is going to do it today. And because, sometimes that happens. I didn't do it in my own backyard, and I'm going to do it here.
8:10.
I was hoping the same thing, but it didn't happen. We struggled right till 2. We didn't have 5 fish until 2:45.
Okay, so witnessing what you seen yesterday, I know you like your smallmouth. I'm looking at greenfish in there. Were you going smallmouth today?
We started smallmouth, went all sorts of rock, and we pulled all these greenfish off it.
So, and only because I know you live on Sturgeon, and I've known you for so many years. Everybody knows who you are. And were you surprised to see a 23-pound bag come in yesterday of all largemouth?
I don't know if I was surprised. I was shocked. Like, that's an unbelievable bag. And then Gooch bringing in the monster.
The Gooch Meister, 635. All right, buddy. Hold the fish up. Who you want to thank?
You guys always, Rapala and Mike, my buddy who's fishing with me.
All right, thank you. I'm going to go over here and talk to my friend Bob while you're showing off your fish. All right, Bob. So, you know what? We talked. So your fish came off from different areas?
Yeah, we fished about 6 or 7 different areas today.
6 or 7 different areas is what you fished. That's not too bad. So were they close to the area or not close together or far apart?
No, we did some traveling.
So they're actually scattering throughout the lake.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a pattern that we follow, and we go around the lake and just look for the same kind of stuff.
That's incredible, buddy.
Team number 2, Jordan McIntyre and Corey Moreau.
They'll tell you, like, smallmouth bass studies will send bass, like, they'll detect bass up to 28 miles back to where the origin they're caught. Largemouth, I've said this before, are very much like Italians. They find that table of food, they're going to stick around. 15 pounds, buddy. You got to be real happy with that.
A lot better than yesterday.
A lot better than yesterday. You know what? I guess because the old man's under weather, so we'll use that as an excuse, right?
Yeah, he's always sick.
He's always sick. Hold the fish up for her, folks. Let's give a big round of applause. That's a very nice bag of fish. You got a big guy in there? That's a big Vita. We're waiting this fish. Here, you might want to hold this. Guys, get your cameras ready because this is like really. Oh my God! You see that thing, Gooch? Take a look at that fish. Are we going to hit 6 pounds again today? That is the question of the day. All right, big fish. What do you think he's going to come in at? Are we going to hit 6?
No, he's like 5'10".
How close to 6 is that going to be? 5.20, so you were just a little bit under. That is a big fish, buddy.
Yeah, I just got him actually under some lily pads. It was really random.
And what'd you catch him on?
Just a dinger.
Just a dinger? All right, well, I'm going to give you this slip. Let's give this man a big round of applause. Who you want to thank before you go?
I thank my partner, sponsors, Boat Warehouse, Cleaning Central, and you guys.
Thanks, buddy. Job well done. You know what? You must be real happy holding up all these 5-pounders. You've never caught one in your life. Have you ever caught a 5-pound fish?
Many.
Oh, wait. I'm going to bring a Bible here tomorrow and put your hand on it.
Team 58, Justin Beckett and Kaylee Tink.
It's funny when we're sitting there, Bob, I don't know, and I know you've gotten a lot of 5-pounders, but we get guys bumping down, hey, remember that 5-pounder I caught? And actually, yeah, I remember because it got way. Oh, my goodness. You're so Look at this guy. Is this not the one?
11:05.
You saw this guy?
What was that?
Is this my present? No? Are you coming home? Is this yours?
All mine.
Oh, my. What's his name?
Oakley.
Oakley? Hi, Oakley. You get 5? You get 5? He's like my dog. You got food? All right. You hold the dog. You hold the fish. You have fun today?
Yeah, I had fun.
You know what? You guys have been coming now more and more often, so we love you. We got to see this guy more and more often than this guy. I got one at home. She's like sitting there going, Dad, come on home. I'll tell you. Let's give a big round. Let's give a big round of applause. Some nice fishing, nice dog. Whew, I'll tell you. Puppies, eh? All right. So what did you do different today than you did last time on Rice?
Absolutely nothing.
You just went up there and fished. So what are you guys targeting? You just kind of going weed lines? What are you looking for? Structure?
Well, we started the morning off going for smallmouth and got nothing. So then we just switched to deep weed lines for largies, and we started getting them. And Yeah, worked from there.
Okay, so the big question is this like wallpaper where you guys are going to kill each other at the end of the day, or are you loving each other?
No, I love him. He's good.
A little bit of both, it sounds like to me. Anyways, you know what? We love you guys. So do you hold on to this? We need to see more of you. All right, big round of applause. Let's do a big round of applause. Thank you very much.
Team
Bye, honey.
45,
Thank you very
Ted
much.
Stormberger and Sean Kirk.
That's right to my heart. I love puppies. All right. Too bad they get big. All right, buddy, come on up here. Let's see what goes on. You have a tough day fishing today?
Oh yeah, it was tough.
Again, when you're fishing tough, when you're focusing on any specific type, largemouth, smallmouth, or
We went for smallmouth in the morning, and then went for buckets in the afternoon.
and that's what happens, man. You live by those smallmouth, and if they don't turn on, you might be too late on the largemouth, right?
Yeah, it got late. We found a pattern, but it was too late to get on him too much.
You want to hold the fish up?
Sure.
All right, hold the fish up for the folks, and he came for a ride. Let's get him back. And that's what happens with those smallmouth guys, and that's going to be a big question for Bob. How many times have you sat on smallmouth and come in with nothing? That is a big question. So let's give him a big round of applause. Away he goes. Bob, that is a very valuable question when you're a smallmouth guy. Well, I don't know, man, but just real quick, that is a really good question. You don't think that's a good question? Guys that sit on smallmouth, you are the smallmouth, one of the kings of smallmouth all the years. Your partner, Jason, you guys have had phenomenal weights with the Bass Pro Shops open and everything else. But real quick, have you guys ever zeroed out waiting for those smallmouth to come in?
I don't know that we've ever zeroed out, but, we've sometimes not weighed our fish in because we've only had a couple or something.
So, again, maybe a couple, you didn't get what you wanted, right?
Yeah. You got to be patient. We've won events literally on the last cast where, we've sometimes at noon we'll have nothing, and in a couple hours, you catch 22 pounds.
You stick it, it's going to be smallmouth, and that's what you're doing.
It's our strategy to win. So, we try to we try to do it.
All right, let's bring
Team
up
77, Sean Terowitz and Griffin Terowitz.
All right, Team Terrorist coming up here to the podium right now. Looks like a good bag of fish, and like you heard it right from the man, it happens. Look at that. He's blow drying that fish. You like that? What a guy. Pretty mean, eh?
Yeah.
You had fun, though, right?
Yep.
All right, got
Today's
5 fish in
weight,
there?
10:55.
Are you going to hold the fish up for our folks?
Sure.
All right, let's hold the fish up. Let's give this young man a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. You know this guy? Should he be kissing the fish? I think he should, right? All right, let's see him kiss a fish. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to hold up a couple. You going to kiss him? Come on, give him a little kiss. Kiss the fish. Everybody, come on. You're not going to kiss him? Man, that's like bad luck. You know that? If you don't kiss it, then you know what? They're not going to come back your way. So, but you had fun, right?
Yeah.
What'd you learn today?
I don't know.
Everything you knew already?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, well, you know what? Now you know next time what you're going to do to win. So good luck to you. Job well done. Let's give a big round of applause for a nice fish. Vita,
Team
who's up here
52,
next?
James Bullock and Mike Gray.
Mikey Gray coming up to the podium right now. Looks like he's got also a nice healthy bag of fish. Fishing yesterday on sturgeon, 2 back-to-back. It's going to be interesting to see next year what happens when you guys are fishing Scugog opposed to this, because it must be hard pre-fish.
It really is, but I like that
$12.90.
factor.
You like fishing the 2 different lakes?
I like it back to back. My second day is always better.
So coming back here tomorrow would have been better.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, that's what we like to hear. Hold the fish up for our folks, and I'll tell you, my back really was happy listening to that. So we're doing back-to-back Scugogs, back-to-back, so we just can't do it no more. We're done. But it is what it is. We used to do like Saturday, Sunday, every single weekend, different places, and this year we did yesterday sturgeon here. It's a lot of work for the staff and everybody. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, representing the Ontario Federation of Bass. So job well done. Mike, is there anything you want to share with us?
Oh, just I want to thank you guys. You guys are doing an excellent job keeping us updated and on the web and everything, and that's really showing the sign of time. So I really appreciate you guys doing a great job.
Thanks, buddy. And that's my kids that I gotta appreciate. So it's Victoria and Nicole doing a great job. Vita?
Team 76, Don Lockington and Timothy Deering.
Tim and Don, there you go. We got a cheer team out there. Did I hear somebody cheering?
How you doing, buddy?
Look. You're going to have to kiss the fish, right?
I'll try.
Okay, so who cares? Big, small.
Today's weight,
fun, right?
955.
Absolutely. Had a great time. We're just trying to qualify for the big one. So
The big thing is this, right? Like, this is a small lake, but if you start running around a lot all day, it becomes a big lake.
it sure did.
You do a lot of running around?
We did.
You look tired. All right, hold the fish up, and we're going to – there you goes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give these guys a big round of applause. A lot of running around. I guess job well done. Goose, you're incredible, man. That's all I can tell you. All right. He's going to show up a couple of, there you go. There you go, ladies. Make him kiss it. Kiss the fish. Come on. Woo. Now, the other one feels all alone. You got to kiss the other one, too. He's being left out. All right, so, but you know what? I really hope you guys make the classic. You guys are fun to be around, and we have a lot of fun with you guys. Anybody you want to thank before you go? Maybe those two lovely ladies right there.
My partner and my wife, I thank for letting me go fishing all the time.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Away you go. All right, keep them coming. Who's on the way up next here, Vita?
The 2016 Team of the Year, Gerard Cox and Jared Dean.
Are you a little nervous, like just a little bit?
These guys are they're unbelievable.
Let's see how unbelievable they are. Oh, let's see what happens. Bring him up here. Gerard just gave you the point, and he's telling you, oh, just shy of 20 pounds. Let's give a big round of applause. Congratulations, guys. You're taking over the lead.
1920 takes the lead.
Well, I have to say, I'm sorry, buddy. You know what, Ben? But
we dropped the winning fish.
You actually dropped, really? So you had the big fish on? So what was your small fish in your bag?
We had about 1.5 pound bass.
Oh, man.
We dropped a 3.
Oh, man. You know what? Still, congratulations. Anybody want to thank before you go?
You know what? It's still great. Yeah, I'd like to thank CFSL. You know, you and Vita. It's amazing what you do. Like you said, you know, bringing this road show to every town, every weekend. It's a tough job. And thanks a lot for, you know, doing it so we can go out and have a lot of fun. And I'd like to thank my wife, Julia, who supports me in doing this. I wish she was here, but she's probably at the pool right now. Anyways.
Thank you very much, buddy. Tell Jay thank you.
What can I say? You guys fished more in the first week of fishing than I have all year.
Hey, listen, I saw you sitting up here, and I said, I'm coming up. Take Formosa down.
Oh, man, look at this. We're going to have a rumble right here on the stage right now, ladies and gentlemen. You know what, guys? I am very proud of you guys. Take a seat. Look, are you comfortable chairs here? You like that? I know you'd like them better in green, but maybe we can accommodate you in the future. We'll have a green one on the side.
That would work better.
Okay, sit down. Grab a seat, boys. Grab a seat. Make yourself comfortable. You know what? I am actually totally impressed here. Like, that's a good bag of fish. 20-pound bag. Long time coming. Yesterday wasn't the best day for you guys. You had a great redemption here today.
That bag actually should have been a lot bigger. We won't talk about what happened. Actually, there's one thing I do want to say. We found some fish and pre-fish, and we pulled up there today. It was our third spot. And there was a local there, and we put on a show for him. And we just want to thank him because he stayed away. I gave him some jigs and some chunks and showed him what we were doing. So
these folks all want jigs and they all want stuff because they were all here. You know, Gerard, I'll tell you, you guys have been putting it out year after year. Today, I didn't get a chance to see the whole bag. Looked like a mixed bag.
Yeah, mixed bag. 2 smallies, 3 largies.
All right. So were you fishing anywhere near Formosa today or no?
Didn't see him all day.
So was there other guys in your areas or not really?
No, we were left alone all day. The one local, and yeah, he was nice. He just said, "Do you mind if I watch?" And he sat there and didn't make a cast for 20 minutes. We must have caught 30 fish.
Wow.
Team 85, James Rancer and Mark McKinley.
I'm just going to catch 30 fish right here in front of you, folks. Just hang in tight. We're going to show you the clinic. Why go and watch TV when we can watch you guys live? All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little bit of a tough bag to beat, but you got to be happy, though, right?
Oh, very happy. Always happy getting out in the water. Yeah, very tough act to follow, but yeah, we did pretty good today. Just missing a few big bites, that's all.
You know what? It's just 1 or 2 fish puts you over the top. You're going to hold the fish up for our folks here right now. And I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's nice when you see these bags coming in. It definitely makes you feel good. You know the fish are out there. And obviously they did that, get some good fish here. Let's give a big round of applause. Largemouth bass as well to the right, to our camera girl there. And let's give them a big round of applause. So, all right, who do you want to thank, buddy? You got to be happy. You had a good day.
Just you guys, everybody coming out to watch the weigh-ins. Always appreciate it. And that's about it, brother.
Buddy, and I appreciate it, brother. I like that. All right, there you go. Job well done. You guys comfortable? You got water? You're good?
Team 73, Gary Manschultz and Ryan Ruddick.
They got cold ones here right next to us, and they also got some, they got great hamburgers. Port Perry Marina is where we're at. Look at this bag. Gary Manschultz, look at these guys. Are we going to challenge 19 pounds? Ladies and gentlemen, looks like a good bag of fish. 18 pounds right on the money. That is as close as Gerard's like, woo. You guys almost spanked them pretty good. What's your smallest fish in there?
I think it's about 3 pounds.
That's your small fish, so they're pretty much all consistent. And you get one horse in there?
No.
Hold up a couple of good fish for these folks. And I'll tell you, these guys
Today's
are all
weight,
about the jig, too. So there you go. I actually seen him here today. He says to me, that looks like a good fish right there. Look at that guy. Can't leave him alone. I'll hold him up for you. There you go. There you go. Let's give a big round of applause. I'll hold all three of them for you. There you go. Let's give a big job. Fishing with Gary Manchot. Let's give these guys a big round of applause. Job well done. We'll get these fish back in the water where they went. All right, so was it all about the jig? What was it about?
Creature baits.
Creature baits? Just a little plastic thing with all these weird things. Was it about the color? Now, this lake used to always be black and blue for me. I don't know. Is it still black and blue or not really?
We use darker colors.
Even darker than black and blue. So how do you get darker than black?
You don't.
Just all black. All right, that's cool. Who do you want to thank, buddy?
I'd like to thank my partner, Gary, and you guys at CSFL.
Thanks, buddy. We appreciate all the support. And we're going to get some money this afternoon, so good luck to you. Coming up next,
Team
Vita.
60, Paul Crisco and Brian Geiger.
Brian Geiger, Geiger Tech Mounts, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. He's actually donating. He's donating a mount.
Don't even start this. Don't even start.
Are we going to start this?
No.
All right. So, is it?
It's pretty strong, yeah.
Like
a lion and tiger. Think about that.
Lion and a tiger?
Yeah, combined.
Combined.
Into one animal.
So what's that make you?
A liger.
A liger. I was really thinking we're going to get in a scrap up here. I was like, these guys are joking about it. All right, so hold the fish up for it, folks. If you don't know who this guy is, he's the guy right now. He's been making these really great mounts for guys' boats, and he's been actually tweaking everybody's mount because he can do that because he's got his own shop, and you'll see them. If you are interested into some great fish mounts, aluminum fish mount brackets, right? And you can make it happen, right?
All billet aluminum, yep.
All right, so what are we going to give away at the Classic? Are we giving away something like a bracket for the dash and maybe one for the front, or we're just giving away one?
We're going to give away one.
Hey, look at all this attention you're getting. Geiger Tech Mounts. Look, you're on the internet. We're at the Fishy Show. You're not going to give these guys a couple nice mounts. We have to have the winner should have something solid. Or you know what? Let's just make it a raffle. Anybody who makes the Classic has a chance at it.
That's a good idea.
You like that?
It's fair for everybody, yeah.
All right, there you go. So you make the Classic. You got a shot at one of the best mounts going. And Team Top Gun, away they go. Vita, who's on their way up
Team
next?
46, Chris Tosco and Sean McCall.
Johnny McCall coming up here, the president of Downtown Bass Association. Oh, sorry, not downtown. DAA.
I'm not the president.
Well, who's the president now?
I'm just a real active member.
You're just a real active member. Running an event a couple weeks ago for Dave Mercer on Rice Lake with the Gooch, and everybody was a part of it. Great event. We raised over $10,000 for a great cause, something you guys should be very proud of. I think the club does a great job. And when does the club meet, and where do you guys meet?
We meet on the second Thursday every month at the Iroquois Park.
So, and people are welcome to join and possibly become members?
People are welcome to come down and check out a meeting, yeah, but we usually have to vote guys in and have somebody vouch.
Oh, very serious a place, eh?
We're a pretty tight club. Everybody's tight-knit, and it's a really good group of guys, man. It's one of the best.
Did you let me in?
I don't know.
I'm honorary, bro. You better be honorary. You better hold the fish up. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Job well done. So, anyways, share with us. Share. It's obviously jigs, right? That's all you fish is jigs, right? Do you tweak your jigs different than the ones you sell?
No, they're exactly the same.
So there's no added little something to it. Do you use any kind of syrup, jigs, any kind of juice?
Syrup?
Maple syrup?
No.
The guy once told me he uses maple syrup on his jigs and it works real good.
That's good for him, I guess.
Team 61, Don Sagster and Trevor Fuss.
All right, here we go. Let's see if we got a bigger bag. We got a dog coming up here, and it's like, I didn't think pugs could swim. I don't know if I'd want to put one on the boat. You had a good day, buddy?
We just didn't get the big bites, but came up with a game plan and stuck to it, and we're 4 pounds more than we thought we were.
13.20.
13.20. Very good bag of fish. Hold the fish up for folks, and that's a big factor. You come up with a game plan, you want to stick to it, because when you start veering off of that game plan and all of a sudden it doesn't work for you, you're really kicking yourself in the butt, shall we say, at the very least. So here we go. We're going to hold a couple of nice largemouth bass was the plan today, and the target green. So it's green machine all the way. So job well done. Is there anything you'd like to share? Was there magic lure for you? Depth? What were you looking at?
Not really. We were just pitching on the river all day, and yeah, it's a good day.
Good for you. Who you want to thank?
You guys for putting the show on, my partner for catching all the fish and letting me come up here.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much. Job well done. We're going to keep them coming up here one at a time. Coming up next is... Oh, my wife went missing.
Team number 82, Bernard Ballin and Pat O'Connor.
All right, come on. Let's give these guys a big round of applause. They couldn't get a dog sitter today, so... Or does he point? Does he point them out? Are you friendly? Hi, buddy. How are you?
We couldn't get a dog sitter.
You know what? He's a friendly guy, isn't he? All right, so does he get all
Today's weight,
excited when you catch the fish?
1530.
That's a good bag of fish.
Well, she barks at everything. It was not a bad bag of fish. First time we've been on the water this year, so.
Well, you know what? Something you should be proud of. Looks like a big smallmouth. Do you want to be able to grab him? Yeah, hold him up. And there you go. A dog in his left hand, a smallmouth bass in the right. Let's give a big round of applause. We're going to try and weigh this guy in right here now. You know, folks, it's Sunday. You're going to be driving home. The last thing you want to do is stop. The burgers here are phenomenal. 4.5 pounds is where you want to go. Is there anything you want to share with us?
Thanks to you guys for putting it on, and thank my partner and my dog.
Thanks, buddy, and thank you, doggy. All right, job well done. You know what? I'm telling you, guys, the last thing you're going to want to do tonight is stop. These burgers are phenomenal. Take my word on it. Vita, who's up here next?
Team 51, Mike Brayford and Dave McDonald.
Are they comfortable? Oh, are we doing it now? What's that? Just go ahead. We're doing one more. Dave should turn on the music. Usually that's a sign of, but that's okay. We're not doing commercials, so go ahead. All right, Dave, looks like you got a good bag of fish. What do you think of their bag?
It's pretty amazing. These guys are sticks, though. As soon as we actually were fishing shallow, getting small fish, and then we went out flipping, and we started flipping, and we were getting bit, and I'm like, uh-oh. Jared and Gerard are out there, and the flipping bite's on. We're in trouble.
That's the only thing you were thinking. Like, hey, the bite's on, the pigs are ongoing, the big fish are on. So, but it makes you feel good. You got a good day of fishing. You have a lot of fish today.
We did, and we had a great weekend. We just didn't get the kicker today that we were hoping to get.
All right, so Dave actually runs a whole series of baits, and we just came back from ICAST. He's actually won an award down there. That's huge because you have to understand there are literally thousands of companies, for all the people watching on the internet, that have product, and they put it into the new product presentation area. And it means a lot for companies to get that. And it means a lot when we know that I know this guy, where he came from, where he was, and who he is right now. And you've done very well with Lunker Hunt. So is there anything you want to share with your ICAST deal down there?
Well, if anyone's not familiar with Lunker Hunt, maybe go to lunkerhunt.com. We have a wide range of baits for all species. And they catch them. They just didn't catch the big ones. We need to get these guys today.
All right, hold the fish up for our folks. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you, what do you think of these chairs? Pretty comfortable, eh? All right, so tell us, when you left today, you guys were being pretty cocky, shall we say, in the lineup, right? Yeah, I heard you guys. Did you feel good coming in today?
I felt good coming in today. We knew we had a good bag.
You knew it, and then, so do you think you could have did better, or do you think you got what you got?
Oh, no, like I said, he lost one that was probably one of the biggest smallmouth we've seen out here, so.
This guy wants to congratulate you. All right, it started to drop water on us. We're going to get through this real quickly. So you're covered on here, so you're good. Let me hurry back. All right, who's up here?
Team 56, Alan Matange and Jason Davis.
All right, can we get our team out here with water bags? Appreciate it. Bags on the, thank you. All right, here we go. Looking for big fish. Do we got big fish in here? We're going to stand here where we don't get wet.
Sorry, my apologies.
That's okay, but you had fun, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice bag of fish, $14.25.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. We got one big one. That was it.
All right, one big one. Hold that fish up. We're going to weigh him in, and let's see if we can get that fish going. Folks, don't be afraid. Pull the chairs under the tents and make yourself comfortable. You'll be all right. If the chairs start to fly, just make sure you hold on to them. All right, here we go. We're going to show you a big fish. Is he big enough to... Oh, my God. Look at that horse. Do you see this? This is a big fish. You see that? That's a big fish. Let's see it. Another 5-pounder. We lost some water, but let's try him one more time. Put a 0 on that. And you know what? We've had so many 5-pound bass come in this week, and it's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, well, it's the first one I've seen this year. So
good for you, man. Congratulations. 505, very healthy fish. I guess he could be using a little bit of a bigger stomach on him. Did you get a picture with him already? All right, let's get a picture right here. Where's our camera girl? Here we go. Big round of applause. Job well done. And Sarah's our sweetheart, doing a great job. All right, buddy, thank you very much. Job well done. We got it from here. All right, who's coming up here next? Buddy, come on up here. Looks like another good bag of fish coming up. I don't know if it's going to go over the. Are you guys fishing for walleye? Are you fishing walleye?
Yeah, we got a couple of mudcat and a couple of walleye in there too. So.
You had fun, right?
Oh yeah, we had a blast.
I'll tell you, that's what it's all about. 11:30. Hey, you know what? It's not too bad. Still.
It seems it's clouds follow me everywhere I go lately.
Is that why it started to rain? That's pretty bad way. Look, hold the picture up, and you want to take a picture of this? You want him to kiss it? I think you should kiss it. You don't want to hold him up? No, we got it. Okay, but take this. Take with you. Let's give a big round of applause away he goes. Not his day, but I'll tell you. Let's see if he can make it to the classic. I know you know what, those Williams people are nuts. I love those people. They're just like our family. You know, our classic. They came. It was like, I don't know. There would have been about 20 or 30 of you guys, and it's strong support. I love that, and I really hope that you guys can pull it off again this year. It meant so much to us. What's on, buddy?
Not much.
Are you happy?
Nope.
That's okay, but it happens, right? So you guys are coming under a lot of pressure, right? Because we're going to be on Tri-Lakes. Do you think it's a good time of year we're going to be there or a bad time? Because it's kind of like,
Yeah, I guess it'll be all right.
It'll be all right? Are we going to see big fish then?
Oh, yeah, somebody will get them out there.
Okay, hold the fish up for our folks. Oh, we haven't weighed him yet? What's going on? Something happening here? Your mic died? All right, Vita, go ahead. Who's up here?
Team 66, Eddie Williams and Nelson Jacobs.
All right, we're going to weigh them in right now, so we're going to zero that out. All right, so we're going to do this. Are we going to the commercial after this? Victoria? We're going to commercial right after this? All right. Okay, here we go. You're happy, right? You're going to get points. Look, you got to look. 13 pounds. That's not bad.
Yeah, I'll take it, I guess.
All right, hold the fish up for 12.95, and there you go. Job well done. So Tri-Lakes, that used to be one of your big bodies of water. Is it still your big body of water?
Yeah, it's our favorite.
That's your favorite? How about timing? Is that going to make a difference? All right, bro, there's your slip. Good luck to you. And hopefully this is going to be just one step towards a classic win. Let's see what happens coming up next, Vita. Who is? Oh, we got commercial. None of the mics work now. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Just went to a commercial break there. Vita, who's on their way up to your stage next?
Team 47, Wayne Misselbrook and Dave Kennedy.
All right, here we go. We just got a big team coming up here. Quite possible team's going to challenge you guys. We are sitting on currently, if you just tuned in, is Gerard Cox and Jared Dean at 19.20. And we now got Misselbrook and Kennedy at 18.65. Let's give a big round of applause. That's a solid second place right now. How you feeling, buddy?
We had a good day out there. We needed one more bite to take a run at Jared and Gerard.
Now, do you got a big fish in there?
Yeah, we got one decent one. It's about 4.5. That's
so what would be your small fish?
3 1/4. We got 2 3 1/4s, and they're the ones that hurt us, believe it or not. Yeah.
So nowadays, would you rather be consistent or have that one big fish at the end of the day?
Both.
A little bit of both, right? Hold the fish up for it, folks. Let's give these guys a big round of applause. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Solid 18-pound bag. That's the second 18-pound bag we've seen here today. And job well done. Are you feeling a little bit more comfortable right now? $5,000 is going to be good in your pocket. Were you actually scared, Jared?
I was scared. That's Bagfoot. He's very dangerous.
Is that what you call him?
Yeah, he's Bagfoot.
And what's his partner's name?
Kennedy Hogg.
I can let you MC one of these tournaments. Maybe you can do Twilight Night. All right, so let's give these guys a big round. Look at that fish, absolutely huge. Let's weigh him in, see how much he comes in at. We like to see the odd fish. He's either one, but he looks longer. And we'll try just to put him in there, see what he comes in at. All right, folks, what do you think? He's going to come for 5 pounds, 4.5?
4 and change, yeah.
You know what? That is great fishing. So, did the fish all come from one area, or are you, like, again, looking in heat needles and haystacks all through the lake?
We bounced around spot to spot. Like, you get a few fish in one area, but usually you cull out in other areas. So, yeah, we bounced around.
So, smallmouth bass may come, you could get a big school in one area. But largemouth, do you find them in also in different areas, or can you get them all in one area?
We do find them in different areas. Like they say, 90% of the fish, 10% of the lake. We didn't even bother with the smallmouth today, though. We went all largemouth and went shallow.
All right, so that's a good bag, and I'd be extremely happy with that bag. But I know the kind of fishing you guys do. Right now, are you thinking maybe you should have tried some smallmouth?
Well, you always wonder. We just didn't want to spend the time there. We're not confident enough in it. We have our confidence in largemouth, so we stuck with it. That's something we need to spend some time at, though, yeah.
Well, I know you guys are good with smallmouth, too, but thank you very much. Who do you want to thank, buddy?
I want to thank my family for coming up and supporting me. I want to thank you guys for putting the tournament on. Dave, we had a lot of fun today, and I want to thank Red Wing Tackle and Sabertooth Braid and Perfect Jig, Ardent Rod and Reels.
Thank you very much. Give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Job well done. You guys are still sitting in first place. Vita?
Team number 65, Mike DeVoe and Steve Johnson.
All right, Mike DeVoe coming up here. Steve Johnson's coming up with the bag. Mike's still sitting in the boat, isn't he?
Yeah, it's raining.
It's nice to see him come up here. And who's this little princess?
That's my daughter, Elise.
Hi, Elise. Can you give high fives, honey? Come on. You can give me a little high five. All right, so that's a very respectable bag of fish. Did you $14.90? You happy with that?
Yeah, that was a good day, really. We tried hard.
You got big fish in there?
Yeah, decent.
All right, hold him up for folks and see if he's big enough. Currently, big fish, ladies and gentlemen. If you just tuned in, it's 5.95. That's the largemouth. And that's Huskelson still sitting in first place. And that's also the overall big fish. And who's got the second fish there? Is that Chandler and Koosfish at 5.80? Anything you want to say right now before you go?
Oh, I just want to thank you guys for putting on a good show.
Buddy, thank you very much, man. Great to see you guys. All right. There you go. Let's give a big round of applause. Away he goes. And I don't have to tell you who's in first place. If you're looking to my immediate left, it's Jared Dean and Gerard Cox at 19.20 pounds. Vita?
My mic's down. Team 49, Ross Bartolo and Tim Smith.
It doesn't want to work? All right, let's go. It's Team Bartolo up to the podium. Where's his dad? I seen him here, and your mother's here. That's a family support. You know what? This whole thing about fishing is, and I've seen the most impressive guys that fish. You know, just like I've seen the Misselbrooks, it's all about family. You get family support, bro. I'm telling you, you got some good support behind you. You're going to do well, and you should be very happy with that too. So, job well done. You happy with that?
Yeah, very happy. Thank you.
Hold the fish up for our folks. Let's give a big round of applause. 1360. Yeah, of course we're going to weigh one. Don't.
Either.
You want to weigh one of his? No, we'll weigh him. I like the wrap on the boat, by the way.
You know what? We actually didn't weigh it in the boat. We don't know what it weighs.
Okay, so we don't know what this fish weighs? What do you think it weighs?
Maybe 4 3/4.
This is our master of weight, so.
515.
Woo!
5'2".
5'2". All right. Are we going to try this out? We're going to try big fish. Hold them up for the camera. Get beside. You guys get beside. Get beside each other. Get another one. Grab another one beside it. All right, Vita, what was their weight right now?
1360.
1360 is what they weighed in. This is little Bartolo right there in front of you. Where's his father? Hey, where's mom and dad? There you are. All right, come on. Let's get a big round of applause. Let's put that big guy into water. Let's get these guys back in the fish. 520. Are we going over 520? We're going to come in at 505, 510. Beautiful fish. You got to be. Who caught him? Him or you?
He got it.
Yeah, you know what? That's good. He marked it. She marked it for you too. So, anything you want to say before you go?
I just want to thank my family, my girlfriend, my partner Tim for the whole weekend, and you guys.
Thanks, buddy. You want to add to that, Tim?
No, thank you very much, and thanks for my wife for letting me come fishing and bringing my daughter out.
There you go. Thank you, wife. All right, guys, away they go. Job well done.
Salute. Team 57, Colin Gibbs and Wes Brenter.
Gibbs and Brenter coming up here. Gibby, we got to make it happen. I only call that because that's your best friend that used to do that. We got to get him to fish a tournament. What's wrong with Jeff?
I don't know.
He's afraid. He caught that 7-pounder, and now it's like, you know what? Can't fish anymore, right?
Got to retire, right?
You want to retire on top. I know he's probably watching right now, but he just doesn't want to get back. The 12:30 is what you're weighing in. You're going to hold the fish up for our folks. And Jeff actually Farr, we're talking about, used to actually sit up here and do this man's job. Decided he was going to retire. Decided to fish one tournament. Weighed in a 7.45-pound largemouth that he caught 2 docks up from the marina before he weighed in, and he retired. Who do you want to thank, buddy?
Thank you guys for putting it on, and my partner Wes, and just everybody who come out.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much. Job well done. I just want to thank our sponsors. It's North Star, it's Hummingbird, it's Berkeley, it's Mercury, it's Lund, it's Abu Garcia, it's Hummingbird, and it's all the guys that get behind us in great facilities like right here, Port Perry Marina. Vita?
Team 42, Jesse Evans and Stuart Evans.
All right, Team Evans coming up here. Looks like also a healthy bag. 13 pace spots. I don't know if we're going to dip under 15 or not, but that definitely looks like a pretty good bag. 1340. Looked a little bit heavier looking up at it.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping they'd be a bit more, but it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Hold the fish up for folks. Again, all largemouth is what we're going to start at. And there you go. He's digging in deep. You know, it's good because the water and the fish, we're definitely keeping those fish going. I think this is our last group of guys coming up here at the trough looking down. Who do you want to thank before you go?
Just you guys for running a good event, and all the guys at Emerald Isle Marina.
Emerald Isle Marina, ladies and gentlemen, they are a fantastic marina. If you're planning on fishing the Emerald Isle event this year, make sure, I think there might be 2 or 3 spots left, and that's in September, and we'll be supporting it with the CSFL Live Release Boat. Vita?
Team 78, Doug Monahan and Eric McCold.
Dougie Monahan coming up to the podium. Does this guy scare you? He's got his own baits too, right? They're pretty serious baits, right? So, how are you, Dougie? You had fun today?
Oh, yeah. It was a great day today. We caught lots of fish.
15 pounds, very respectable weight. I'm thinking 15 pounds is going to cash a check. Did you hear that over there? Do you hear this over here? They're
I seen them fishing in one of my spots today. Oh, I forgot there was kids.
Beep.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, they beat me today.
Today. Okay, grab a fish, hold it up. This is Doug Monahan, better known as the redneck of the Kawartha Lakes. Let's give him a big round of applause. We love this guy. You don't even come close to imagining, man. You know, you always got a good story. You got to give me a story, man, because tell me what happened today. Anything exciting happen?
Actually, I cast it out today, and I went to set the hook on the fish. Then my line snapped in half, and I seen my line swimming through the water, so I put the trolling motor in high gear, and I pulled in the 3-pounder.
No way.
Yeah.
I told you, man, there's always a story. If we put a camera on this guy, he'd have #1 fishing show out there, man. Anyways, I want to say thank you very much. Who do you want to thank, buddy?
I'd like to thank you guys for putting on a good show, and I'd like to thank Eric today for bringing in the fish.
Thank you very much. Away he goes. All right, Vita, who's on their way up here next?
Team number 44, Mike Slocky and John Hawley.
Slocky and Holly, let's see what happens. Come on, guys, we need to see a big bag of fish up here. It looks like a very respectable bag. Largemouth was choice fish here today.
Yeah, we couldn't get the smallies to go, so we went buckets.
All right, so how much time did you give those smallies before you decided to turn over?
It was probably around 9 o'clock when we decided, let's get out of here and go flips.
All right, buddy, hold the fish up for our folks, and let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Again, very respectable weight, total weight. 1480, that's very respectable. Again, 13 pace spots, same as yesterday, $5,000 on the win, and hopefully you're going to be taking some money home today. Anybody you want to thank before you go?
I got to thank Mike. He caught a lot of fish today, and you and your family for a great show.
Thanks, buddy. We appreciate all the support. All right, who's going up here next, honey? Go ahead.
Team 79, James Warwood and Victoria Booth.
All right, it's Victoria and James coming up together, your local husband and wife team. Am I allowed to say that? So is this just going to be something that this is going to be a build-up to what's going to happen this Wednesday night?
Oh, I hope not. Today was a rough day for us.
That's what I'm saying. So you're building it up. So so that's still very nice weight, 1430. You happy with that?
Yeah, we're happy with it.
1440. Okay, hold the fish up for our folks. You know, I don't know if you've seen these people down at Gretzky. They've been there for years, and it's kind of nice because we started this whole ladies' night, and that was Leona Krieber and a few other folks. And here we're still doing it about, must be maybe 10 years later. And it's nice to see the couples continue to grow with the event. Let's give them a big round of applause. Job well done. James, you get a chance to fish out here as much as, you used to?
Not as much as I used to. I still get out a lot, though.
And #1 partner right here, eh?
Absolutely.
That means a lot, man. You got to be pretty happy with that. So what do you predict? What do you predict is going to take to win this year's ladies' night?
Oh, I don't know. We have a lot of good luck when we go out fun fishing, and then tournaments happen and they don't come for us. So.
It's like that. A lot of people trust me. So who do you want to thank, honey?
Him for always bringing me fishing, putting up with my shit most of the time, and you.
Beep. I do it all the time. Who are you gonna thank? You better thank her back, bro. You're not gonna be.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming out fishing and letting me go fishing as much as I do.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much, and I got a hug. Thanks, buddy. We'll see you Wednesday night. Let's give a big round of applause. You want to follow us this Wednesday night? We're gonna be at Gretzky's, which is just up the lake. They also have a restaurant there, and you can sit down and watch the weigh-in. Vita, who's on the way up here next? Look at Gerard sitting here on the sideline weighing in all the bags.
Team 71, Chad Evans and Gary Evans.
Did you see that? He's holding all the bags up saying, oh, no, that's not going to do it. But he have fun or what?
Of course we did. Lots of fun.
Did Gerard do the bag weight over there? He's weighing. Looks like he's weighing everybody's bag there on the sideline. So 1420 is very respectable. Do you got a big fish in there?
There's a couple of good ones in there. It won't take the big fish.
Hold them up for our folks. You know, I'll tell you, one thing that I tell you, we see a lot of big fish, and sometimes for whatever reason, you don't see fish following it. Like you'll see one big fish, and that's it, right? And it's just common, when you see a weight that comes in at 14 pounds, not that they all didn't look good, but sometimes that's where those big guys are. So who do you want to thank before you go?
I'd like to thank you guys for putting on a good show. I'd like to thank my partner for always coming out with me. I'm going to say he caught more than I did today, so it was good.
Well, that's a good thing. So hopefully next time you guys meet it together and you guys come up on top. Good luck to you. All right, Vita, the next guy coming up right now is, I got to give him my mic.
Team number 62, Joe Nobili and Mike Opiciano.
Mike and Joe, here we go. Oh, now today you're happy, right?
No, I'm happy because she said it right.
Did we measure the fish today or no? Ooh, 15-20. That's pretty good. You got to be happy with that.
Very happy. We could have had a lot, but we've got two tiny ones in there.
Really? Hold up the bigger ones. There's some nice fish in there for you. Fish, you got a big fish in there? $5.95.
I don't know what it's over 5.
It's over 5. Another fish over 5. I can't get over this, man. 5 pound after 5 pound. I get. Oh, do you guys all see that? Oh man, let's see what he's gonna come in. He's definitely over 5, and we got a 0. Okay, put him in there quickly. Let's see what happens. Over 5. How much over 5? We're gonna ask ourselves. That's 505. Now you got him before dinner. If you would have caught him about maybe half.
He lost weight today for sure. It was higher than that.
It was higher than that. Well, you know what? That's a very respectable fish, and I can tell you that fish, by judging the size of his head, maybe his belly's not quite there yet, but I'm telling you, it's something you got to hold. Hold him up, camera girl, Nicole. Come on, let's give this guy a big round of applause, and I think that fish deserves a big fat kiss. Come on, give him a kiss. Come on. That a boy. You know what? Do we have a kiss shot there, Nicole? No, you never got it? Oh, he's going to do it again for you. Look, he's so in love with that fish. All right, we'll get him back where he belongs. And, are you happy? No. Are you happy with that or what?
Very happy.
Catch him on.
Couple swim baits and a couple on jigs.
So kind of a bit of everything.
Yeah. The big one was on a jig. And
his jigs?
I don't know what my buddy was using.
It's probably one of his jigs.
All kinds of different jigs. I'm not sure which one it was, but it was black.
Well, thank you very much. Who do you want to thank?
My buddy for coming out. He proved to be a better fisherman than me today, that's for sure. And you guys.
No, buddy, thank you very much. It's been 2 days, man. Thank you very much. Job well done. I'll tell you, it's all about the jig, Vita.
Team 74, Murdoch Graham and Susan Higgins.
All right, Murdoch's coming up to the podium. Murdoch's taking a couple of years off, and he's back full tilt, and he's fishing with 4 years not fishing. You just kind of swung right back into it like that. That's incredible, buddy. Good for you.
Thanks.
And nice looking partner there, too.
Absolutely.
May I add?
Absolutely.
Allowed to say that, right? You know what? I know Murdoch. We actually had some business dealings together, and he's a great guy. So you're going to hold the fish up for us? There's a big guy in there. Murdoch Graham, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause. 14, Vita, make that official.
14.55.
Job well done. 14.55. Come on, put your hands together. There's a good bag of fish for you. All nice clones of each other. He started off on the Father's Day event and took a really, we're going to come have some fun. He hasn't stopped fishing. He's loving it. He's back full tilt, and Team Full Tilt is what we're going to start calling you, and that's just you. Murdoch, don't forget your slip, buddy. Who do you want to thank before you go?
Want to thank my partner Susan for catching the most fish today.
He's class act, Susan. I'm telling you right now. I love this guy. All right, who's up here next? Vita? Oh, sorry.
Team number 75, Jim Lilly and Paul Noble.
All right, so we got 2 teams left to come. This guy, I'm telling you, was up here yesterday. He's up here again today. Are you loving this or what? Like, you're into it, are you?
I'm having a blast, man. I'll definitely be doing this again next year.
Do you know that guy there?
No.
But you got to get to know that guy right there, man. I'm telling you, I think you'll fit right into the clan. What do you think?
Maybe.
You got the beard, you got the hat, you got everything happening. Just like him. Beard, hat. You guys are like twins.
Close.
Vita, what's the weight?
25, 1625.
1625 is going to give you some money. Hold the fish up for her, folks. Let's give him a big round of applause. He's having fun, man. He got into it yesterday, and here he is today, weighing in 1675. Nice clones of fish, beautiful fish. Come on, put your hands together, folks. Those are some nice fish. Job well done. And is there anybody you want to thank before you go?
Just my partner, Jim, for bringing me out.
Buddy, well, thank you very much. And don't forget your slip, buddy. Okay, so where's your partner? I think we only got one team left to weigh in, and it's your partner's old partner, and Ty Dang, that's coming up here in just a second. So, Gerard, are you coming up here? Is this it? He's not coming up? Is he at the boat? No, now he heard his name. Now what?
Well, now that he got to go waste a bunch of time and didn't have to sit here and watch all this, he'll come back up.
All right, but he actually went and watched him. He actually held that bag up. I watched him.
We're friends with Ty.
All right, so Ty, but what about his partner?
Yeah, we're definitely friends with Justin. But let me tell you something about Ty. Ty, he want a fish with me. Oh, yeah, Ty and I go back now. We got some good memories, good Facebook war memories.
All right, Gerard, this is the last team to weigh in. And, the ironic thing is, his partner used to be your partner. And so how are you feeling right now? A little nervous?
A little nervous. Justin and I started fishing together in 1997. Fished for about 10 years. He's a great fisherman. Ty as well. So let's see what they got.
Okay, was this one of your first tournaments you guys won as a team between you and your partner here?
Yeah, we won a competitors tournament here in 97.
And that's fine. Whose was it?
It was a top ass.
And that's fine. But one of your first tournaments?
Yeah, I had 130 boats. We spun a prop, stopped on some pads, caught 18 and change, got a new prop, and ran back to weigh in.
And you won it?
And won it, yeah.
All right, so let's see what happens. Vita, let's bring up our next team. Who's up here right now?
Team number 53, Justin Fung and Ty Dang.
Last team to weigh in, ladies and gentlemen. If you just tuned in, sitting in first place right now is Vita.
Gerard Cox and Jared Dean with 1920.
All right, 1920 in first place. All right, bro. You're the last team to weigh in. Before we weigh in your fish, real quick, tell us a little bit about your day.
It was slow.
It was a slow bite?
Well, yeah, it was slow. We ran up on a deep weed bed in the morning and got our limit.
Did you see these guys at all?
No, we didn't see them at all. But they're like ninjas out there. They're hard to find.
You guys are like ninjas. All right, so before we go, I just want to give you your moment because I don't know if you're going to go over the top or not, but, is there anybody you want to thank? Or
just the wifey.
Just the wifey? All right, wifey. And your partner?
Yeah, and my partner.
All right, okay, Justin. Okay, we're going to weigh these fish. He's going to hold the fish up. Are you guys ready? It's $5,000 or $2,500. What would you rather have? All right, $2,500 it is. We'll give you the other $5,000. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for this year's winners right here to the left. Gerard Cox, Jared Dean, weighing in over 19 pounds of fish. Weighing in right now, Justin Fung and Ty Dang at 14.05. So congratulations, Ty. Hold the fish up for her, folks. And let's congratulate you guys. Are you happy, bro? You look pretty relaxed.
Yeah, we're tired. It's been a tough 3 days. We were up a little earlier this morning, went to bed a little late. We're a little tired, but, we caught a lot of fish today. It's a great day. We're ecstatic about the end result.
So would you say Scugog is one of your favorite lakes now?
Scugog's our favorite now.
Are you going to do Wednesday night, girls' night, or no?
I can't.
You're fishing with Victoria? So Victoria's fishing with you? If you have my permission as a father to... Okay. As long as you bring in 5 minutes early so I know everything's ready. Okay, we'll see.
That sucks because Victoria will catch all the fish I should have caught.
All right, come on, let's give these guys a big hand of applause. Congratulations. Congratulations to the both of them. Vita, who's top 5?
In first position, Gerard Cox Gerardine with 1920. In second, Jason Saliba, Bob Formosa with 1880. Wayne Misselbrook and Dave Kennedy took third with 1865. Gary Mansholt, Ryan Roddick, 1795 in fourth place. And in fifth, Chris Helskelson and Mark Anderson with 1670.
All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you and each and every one of our sponsors that actually help and make these things all happen. And it's all about Port Perry Marina this weekend. They did a great job in hosting the event. And make sure you support. You don't want to drive, stop on your way home. The food's great right here. And again, we want to thank great town of Port Perry. It's a fantastic community, close to home, and a great place to come out for a day and even for a weekend, have some fun. But again, without the sponsors, without North Star, without Hummingbird, without Berkeley, Mercury, Lund, Abu Garcia, Minn Kota, these things are very difficult to make happen. And if we don't see it at the Spring Fishing Show, I'll tell you, you got your own sportsman show right here in your backyard. The Kawartha Sportsman Show at the Lindsay Fairgrounds, followed by, you heard it first here, it's Cottage Time Show, and that's happening this April at the Kawartha Fairgrounds as well. So I want to thank everybody for coming out. Please feel free to tune in every single weekend to watch in and tune in to one of our tournaments, and hopefully you'll catch some big fish being weighed in. It's a phenomenal summer. It's all about big fish, and again, we want to thank each and every one of you and a great staff and family for coming out. We got a draw prize? Is that the draw prize? All right, we got a draw prize. All right, thank you all for coming out, and we'll see you next week. We'll be on Ladies' Night actually on Wednesday at Agretzky's, and next weekend we are on our way to Quinte for a one-day event. Thank you very much.
Let us make this absolutely clear. New Mega Imaging takes fishing into the megahertz range for the first time. It's the most detailed picture of the world below ever, and it's only from Hummingbird.